Hey, Kuyora. Guten Abend, guten Morgen, wherever you may be. Welcome to a little bit of Satisfactory tonight. What are we doing? Good question. Getting ready because in approximately 20 minutes we'll have day 8 and we'll be able to unlock one part of Ficsmas which I am reasonably interested in. I need to get ready for that. I'll come over here and set up a small smelter array. We're going to get ready to make some copper and iron ingots. Baubles. What's going on? Yes, sir. Oh, no. Yep. Okay, so over here, we have a bunch of gifts over here, which we're turning into red and blue baubles. They're like the baubles and ornaments, right? Red ornaments and blue ornaments we're making here. Now, a few containers of them over here. I'm going to use them plus some copper and iron ingots to make the iron and copper baubles, ornaments, and from there we want to make the ornament bundle. Ornament bundle is what we're going to use to make our wire. So, in about 20 minutes we'll be able to unlock the next stage of the tree.
And that will mean I was just about to pop my cookies.
That will mean that we'll be able to do that. So we need to set up a small smelter array. So let's see what we have. Simple smelter iron ingots. It's a 3-way thing, right? Probably as good as anything else. Iron ingots. That's using a recipe that we're not too worried about at the moment. I think we want to just stick with the straight smelter. That's what I just said. Okay, that uses the combined recipe, which we don't want to. So I think then just very quickly, that's only copper. We don't want to worry about that today. We have a limited amount of iron, so why don't we just quickly set up here a bunch of iron smelters and copper smelters. We don't need to be too picky about it right now. Just want to get something running so that when the items come out we can put something down and get it started, and then later on want to do a probably a blueprint for each of them, then put down a bunch of blueprint factories which we can feed with gifts, iron and copper, to make the various things. That's what we're going to aim for. So quickly just down a bunch of these smelters. Let's go something like here. We'll just check. We want to make boring old iron ingots at the moment. We want to probably do it like this. Oh, okay, autosave. 60 minutes so we can limit the input. And we have 1200 coming in. So let me just grab a few more power shards so we don't run out of those. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be 600, yeah? 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So theoretically that's going to be enough for the entire amount of copper we have coming in. We want to put a bunch of smart splitters here. You can just go like this. Go like this. Coming in there. It's going to be any and overflow. Like that. We're just going to put these all the way down. That's a nice balanced system. Even though it doesn't look like it, that is balanced. At the front we can put a there's going to be any, that's fine actually. We want this to be Mark 3 belts. Mark 1 sorry belts here. Mark 6 belt in the middle. Down here. Yeah, and then I want to do something very similar for the other side, which is just going to go like this. We'll give it a little gap. And it's going to be turned around the other way. There's going to be any on the right, nothing on the left, and overflow in the middle. I've got a bunch of these to go here. That's the other one. So this is making iron ingots. Now we want to make ingots. Also add 6 per minute. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. And this will give us 1200 ingots on both sides, which is a great place to start. And we can think later on about whether we want to use water to make pure ingots to up the production rate. But to be honest, if we can start this early enough and make enough of these ornament bundles, it shouldn't really be a big issue. Because at the end of the day, I would like this particular production line to be inside the tree. And then this would just be basically the backup storage. And then we'll build like some sort of building, I don't know, generic, you see, like building here that we'll be able to fill with machines to make specific things. So the idea is we'll just feed it with gifts like this, and it will make whatever. Maybe it makes probably won't make wonder stars in a single building. So we'll see how that goes. Something to worry about a bit later on once we get closer to the stage where everything is completed. So I'll put everything here coming out. It will be a Mark 6 line joining everything together. It will probably have Mark 3s coming out of these smelters. Just because otherwise, well actually, I say that, probably doesn't matter terribly much. But I do like using Mark 3s for this sort of stuff. Just habit, I guess. Generally, as a rule, it means the smelters won't back up. G'day, horsey. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a great morning. Had to check that. Remember where you were. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm getting ready here to open the Ficsmas Day 8 cartridge and get my tree upgraded. I'll show you what I've done in a second. The Christmas tree is complete, or at least the tree pyramid is complete. I have a bunch of gifts coming out. You need to increase your power grid. I feel you. I feel your pain. I can recommend rocket fuel using the alternate recipes. It's very easy to set up. You can completely avoid the whole fuel. Can you avoid the whole fuel setup? No, you can't avoid the whole fuel set, but it works really easy, and you get lots of power out of it. Very good. My nuclear is up and running as well. I have quite a I was about to say I have quite a stable power network, but I almost guarantee if I go and check it now, something will have gone wrong. Tempt fate, shall we? Now look at that, beautiful. Very stable 375. So that is, yeah, if I need more power than that, then I'm in big trouble. You know? You got more room for coal or oil. Coal won't get you very far there, will it? Yeah? You kind of need, yeah. But you're, well, depending on what tier you're at, of course, but I think you're well on the way to, you're not doing fuel, rocket fuel. Turbo fuel, I mean, sorry. Because I took my turbo fuel setup, which was, you know, that one up there, converted it to rocket fuel. It was actually really straightforward. Used, I think, less oil. I got a little bit of oil back. I mean, well, for the same oil, I generated a lot more energy. So you could use less oil to make the same amount of energy if you wanted to do it that way. But it's not an easy thing to balance out, is it? I'm going to figure out what is more, what do you need more of later on. But to be honest, there's plenty of oil when you look at all the different areas, you know, especially up north in the coast, the Spire coast area, and you go up there, plenty of chance, plenty of space to set up a good fuel production facility. And like I said, and if you get the alternates for a rocket fuel, honestly, it's just, you need just sulfur, coal, and a bit of oil, and maybe water. I think that's about. Oh, you need a bit of nitrogen gas, but that's not so hard to get, especially if you're up in the Rocky Desert or the Spire Coast. Even here, the Gold Coast, you can, you know, you can pump it from up here. It's a bit annoying getting around the corner there. But yeah, I think of the oil you can get here. Nitrogen is not too far away here. Build something here to take this oil, which is, you just have to then pump basically through here. You've got the coal here. Sulfur is over here. That's all quite close. You're near the Gold Coast? Well, yeah, no, the closest nitrogen I think is up here, yeah? What have we got here? Show resources? Yeah, so nitrogen up here, water. Oh, there's this nitrogen here as well. It's on top of the cliff up there. So that's not too bad to get a, and actually, from here you have a sulfur node, nitrogen. Coal you don't have. Coal is over here. That's a bit of a pain in the butt to get to. This one, sorry. Because it's down in this valley, and then to get it over here is really quite annoying. You have the fuel alternative. Yeah, the one that doubles the amount of fuel here with water. I would go over and have a look if you want. I can show you what the rocket fuel setup looks like. It's quite straightforward, and it gives you a bunch of extra. Like I said, a bunch of extra power for your thing. You can turn your generators right down because it uses a lot less rocket fuel than normal fuel or turbo fuel. Or you can wind them up with oops. You can wind them up with a power shaft, which is what I tend to do to get more out of it. Let me get this set up, because if I can get this set up and get running with this, then at least I can get some ingot production on the way, and then we'll be ready for, by about 5 minutes away now, the next day of Ficsmas, when I can unlock the next tournament level, get that started as well. I already told you my plan. This Ficsmas is to.
Oh shit! I was just about to pop my cookies.
Is to. What have I done here? Oh, this hooked up already. Is to make a whole bunch of ornament bundles. They're not the Wonder Stars. done that before. I will make wonder stars, but I'm not worried about making a huge number of them. I want to make enough ornament bundles that I can make all the wires or the cables in my game turn into fairy lights. And theoretically, I should be able to do that after Ficsmas is ended if I have the items in my game and I have at least one fairy light set up somewhere, then I can just copy paste it to replace my other cables. I believe. Otherwise I'm going to get to the middle of January and suddenly not be able to do anything, and then I'll be really annoyed. But that's what it is. We'll see how far we can get. So that goes over here. Alright, so hopefully it's all lit up. It's all yellow, that's fine. I'm going to bang a smart splitter on here because I just want to split off any extra stuff with it. Whatever reason blocks up. I don't want the containers back there to overfill. I'm also going to put the containers. I've done this from the wrong way then, haven't I? Let me do that again. I'm going to put a couple of containers here. Go away, please. You'll work something out. I'm sure you will, mate. But I'll go over and run you through it in a second anyway. Pick a small container. We don't need a massive one. This is not going to work if I do it like this, is it? Oh no, it is. Fantastic. Okay. We'll do this here. So we have a little storage area for that. This is all very temporary, you understand? No laugh when I say that. We should do this. Let me just set up a couple of these things here. We want some awesome sinks. A couple of them here. Reaching other objects clearance? What one? What object? Oh, really? That one? Fine. A bit further over then. Going to be like that. How's the weather over there, man? We had a beautiful day here today. Nice 22 degrees or something like that. And it was very nice. The kids, we had carols in the park tonight. Carols by candlelight, so that was cool. Yeah. This is going to be overflow to the right. Being straight ahead. This is going to be overflow to the left. Over ahead. Okay, and so that's going to run. Then I want some more containers like this just on the outside. Oh, damn it. Try this. Yeah. It gets pretty cold over your way. I know in Germany, I was just watching the weather there. It's gone up a little bit. The last week was quite cold 10 days ago or something, but it seems to have sorted itself out now. So I'm going to do the same thing here with a smart splitter, which is going to go like this. This one can go like that. This one can go like this. And we'll just get this from here to there, there to there, there to there, there to here. Okay, this can be any straight ahead overflow to that way. This can be any to the right. Straight ahead can be overflow. Put in another couple of awesome sinks. Oops. So it doesn't black out on us. Oh, I didn't put any power on those other ones. This. Here, show that, those two together. Down here. I hate it when it jiggles on the when you click here. Puts your power pulse in the wrong spot. You can go straight into here. Alright. Power, power. Power up the other one. Then we'll run the doors over here so they can get going. Make sure we get them around the right way. And then we can build up a small collection of ingots. And then we're ready to go. Over here actually. Like that. So there, and then we'll just hook this onto here. Oh, okay. Power. Power. Excellent. Right, see which side is which. This is copper. Copper on the right. Do. Which one's which? What's this? That's iron. Yeah, I just need to check this, I think. Yeah, we need to sort this out. This needs to be combined. Which means I need a merger just here somewhere going that way. Take this one here. What does it have? No, I'm not sure anymore. I think, because I don't know what's the same as that. Copper and iron, and of course it is. Which one's the other copper one? Is it copper and copper? It's iron. The other one is iron. Bring that up there for a second. We can pick up the iron one. Actually, let's delete this for a second. So we can back it up. Stop. What are you? You're copper, you're iron. Copper, iron goes. Iron and iron goes together. There's iron. Iron is on the left, right? Iron ingots. Iron. Right. Copper. Then go to these. And get put one. Okay. So pull things off over to that way first, and then we'll put things in here later on if we have to. Project Cars. I have that as well, I think, don't I? Do I have Project Cars 1 and 2? Why are you should not be syncing there, should you? This should be trailing at 1200 per minute. Yeah, no, it's alright, fair enough. Let me just fix that. Okay, probably too late now. Don't want you to do that. We have to resort out this so it's 1200 per minute in each wagon rather than 600 and 600. Alright, let's check. What are we doing? 8%. Looks like everything's running, right? Oh, project motor racing, I don't know that one. Into the copper. Oh, geez, you idiot. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, I'm going to have to stop this. Have to let that run out for a minute. Yeah, let everything stop and then start it up. It's the same div, okay. Hopefully it won't take too long. Practically all emptied out there anyway. Yeah, quick enough. I was actually talking to somebody about that the other day. They hadn't had the Logitech steering wheel out for ages. For a year, probably at least a year. And I think the reason is, I'm all set up here for work and occasional gaming and stuff, but to get the steering wheel out and mount it up, and then you got the pedals, and then because you're sliding back all the time, it's just a real pain in the butt to set up. But it's just a shame. I should do it, and maybe I will actually. Work is basically finished for the year, so I have a quiet December coming up, one quiet December, so maybe it's worthwhile dragging it out again and just having a play. Get back into so I got some Assetto Competizione or whatever it is. That's quite good. I enjoy playing a bit of that. Go. Start that back up again. We'll put some markers down here at the end and get some counters running just to see what our numbers are. That's already full already, that was pretty quick. Yeah. Well, that's almost full as well, so of course it's 1200, we would expect that. Alright. What do you want to look at, man? Do you want to probably head back to the base and do the calendar since there is a train coming? Grab this. Well, there's my Ficsmas tree. Those are all, the main Ficsmas trees that are on there, and then inside is a whole bunch of gift trees. I think at the moment it's doing, I want to say 5,250 gifts per minute. I think is what we've got running, which is really good. I'm enjoying that. It's a good number to be running with. It's probably well more than we'll need. But yeah, we'll probably end up just making a whole heap of them for no other reason than big numbers. I do apologise for the frame rate as we get over here. It is pretty terrible. I don't know if it will ever get better. We're just beating a dead horse with this system over here now. Alright, let's go, Mr. Calendar. Oops, right. Where's number 8? I think the 8 was relatively easy to find. The 18, sorry. 8. No, that's not 8. The 20. 12, there's the 4. There's 8. There it is. Boom.
This data cartridge enables the third pair of Ficsmas Mantry branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
I was just about to pop my cookies!
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't wish to disappoint you. We can unlock this now. We need a few red and a few blue and some gifts. So once we do that, we can add that to our list, right? We do list, right? Then we know what we need to get. Okay, I can do it all, but I want to go and do it over by the tree. If we do it over there, we'll see the thing update, although we can't see the actual trees from here. Frustrating. We have a train coming. Rare, actually. There aren't many trains traveling this way. That one. Oh, which is coming back this way, so that's not going to help us. And that one goes down there. So we either fly across ourselves or wait for one to come along. Here comes one. Like I said, there's an oil train and there's a quartz train which runs basically, so this looks like a quartz train. So I'll just dump on that for a second. So if we nip up and have a look at the trees, this thing, you can see the trees have candy canes on them and nothing else. And when we do this upgrade, we'll see more stuff. More things will appear on there. And then we can take care of this and get that up and running with a some high level stuff, and we're just going to make mass storage area to store all that in. Oh, perfect. We've been taking this route. Bring us even closer. So we can just jump out here. Send the quartz train on its way. Get over here. So these are all giant Ficsmas trees. And they're set up here in a nice sort of, what's that? Pyramid. It's not a pyramid, is it? It's a cone. The cone. The only thing I have to do, very boringly, go around and set all these up with a nice sort of play system. But anyway, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this signed off. You're settled in? That's good to hear, mate. Glad to hear that. Oh, do I not actually? Do I not actually have any? I have plenty of those. Okay, let's put them over here. Put them over here. Gifts as well. With the new setup, even better, I can imagine. There we go. Start research. There it is. Eh? Wasn't that supposed to change the Christmas tree? Oh, I'll have to do that. There we go. Yay! Gifts! Woohoo!
Oh, joy. The tree is fancier now. Well done. Unfortunately, you are only halfway there. More appropriate ornaments made with iron and copper can now be created in the foundry. When I say more appropriate, I am referring to the usage of factory materials as a subtle reminder of your purpose on this planet, and the fate of all of humanity resting on your shoulders, of course.
What about the puppies and the kittens? That's a problem, man. This is on. Ficsmas is on indeed. That is gonna. Okay, I'll have to come up with a new solution for that. What else can we do here? I can get, yes. Okay, I need a bunch of all sort of different things for that. This is what I want. I want the Ficsmas power light. What's the other thing there? Sorry, what do I need for that? Snow globes. I need that as well. And for this is day 14. Okay. So we've got to wait for that. We need branches and 400 ornament bundles. So the ornament bundles we need those. Okay. So let's go set up for that. Tell me, man, what is your streaming time tomorrow? If it's not before 11, or if it's after 11, I'll come and catch you. I'd love to see how your setup's going with the new, you know, with the new streaming machines and so on. Iron ornament, iron Ficsmas ornament. I need to make it in a foundry. Used in, yeah, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. So do I have a foundry blueprint? I think I had it for steel. How do you spell steel? 270 steel ingot foundry. I think that'll do. Let's see if we can make that work. I really enjoy Ficsmas. I think what I should do is make a small vid that covers each of the Ficsmas events I've built. Although, to be fair, this playthrough last year I must have done Ficsmas here as well, but there's nothing left of it. I don't know why, but there are ornaments and there are bundles, and there's even a Wonder Star in my bins over there. I have no idea where they came from. It's got steel, compacted steel ingot building 200 steel. I think this is the one, right? What do we got? Inputs, outputs. Okay, let's do this for a minute, see what we can change it to. This is a balance system, so if we can feed it with something useful. But I don't want you to make that. I want you to make, let's say, the copper ornaments. 10, 20, 30. Well, that would be 60 per minute. We can double that, I'm pretty sure. Like 120 per minute, right? Right, so that's 120, 26 is 120, right? Coming on ranging it, that is a Mark III, that's fine. We can do a quick limiter here. And here, go that way. These two here. And that one. A quick Mark II belt here. We got here. This is any and overflow. Oh, flow. Any overflow. Okay, perfect. So this up to some power. Just where to? Where to? Where to? Where to? Oh, we're over here. Over here properly. Okay, let's go. No, we can't do that. Okay, I'm going to do this thing here. Go like that, right? There we go. Okay, powered. Powered, excellent. What do you want? So you want red and copper ingots. Copper ingots are here. Where red? Red are on the other side, of course they are. Grab a line from here. Get over here for a minute. Excuse me. This one. That. Okay, and we'll just hook this in like this at the moment. Red, copper. And then we'll have a bunch of merges coming off it. Going that way. Onto there. At the moment, we'll just down here somewhere. One of these bins, check it here for the moment. I'll put another one of those on in a second. Check where we're going. So this will give us 20, 40, 60 of these per minute. Yay, there we go. Right, I'm going to do a second one of these right next to it here. I'm going to leave a little gap in between you. Make a third one now. Because why not? One step that way. Step that way. Hook some power onto this. Just do the cheap one. Gonna go from here to there. To there. I'm going to copy all these over here. Oh, this place. Okay, good. Copy, paste, 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 and paste. Okay. All of these here. Get them along with that. Oh, you muppet. Oh. God damn it. Completely wrong way around. Bats. Again. There you go. There. And from there to there. Seems to be the right way around. I think you're the right way around. So here. Over here. Get rid of that. So mark 2 here.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
One of these down here. Going this way, sure. Going this way, right. Please. Like this to here. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this. And from here into here somehow. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Never do. Good. Okay, just doing that, and then we're going to grab this here. These up to here. We're going to have 180 of this. Going, right. Excuse me. Okay. So, we'll double check this. That should be 180. Oh, well, it won't be. It will be, you idiot, when you do this. Go over there. Paste. You get very far with the steel recipes there. Okay. Alright. So that's a whole bunch of copper ornaments underway. Need to do the same for steel for the other one. So we'll just put the abstract next to it here because why not? This is obviously all temporary, so we'll be getting rid of it shortly. Do this here. Okay, so we can paint this bad boy here, and we can just invert it so it's this way around. Then do it like this, get it roughly lined up. Probably that'll do just fine. I haven't double checked, but I hope this works. This recipe works around this way, same as we expect it does in the other one. Power pole is to go. That's perfect. I'm sure one of them is a bit different. This one, it should be good to go. Yep. Ah, so this is copper ornament. Now we need the iron ornament, and this is 15 and 15. Okay, so. What's that? 15 times 6. 15 times 6 is 90. 20. Can we do that? Can we make that easy? Gonna be another step up, isn't it? That's 22.5. We get to 20 easily enough. That's the number, isn't it? What else could we do? 30. So 30 times 6, 180. easy. 270, we can't do a 270. Gonna have to be, oh, that's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be bad, isn't it? That's, at the moment it's fine. I need to get some math sorted out later on. For today, this should be okay. Let's link these two together here. Here. And over here. And then here we'll just do the same thing. So we'll have on the output side a merger. Okay, yep. There's a Mark 3 here. A Mark 6 here, because why not? Then we're going to have a smart splitter here. Going to be, get rid of that one. Going to be right any overflow. Yep. That there. Take this one. Do the same thing here. That one. Get rid of that one. Filter between here and here. That. Add a bin on the end. Please. Oh. And this goes right into that. That'll leave for a minute. Okay, so now we need these baubles. Just zip around this way. It doesn't really matter which way we go. Fine. Way. Yeah, we start with that. For that, and from over here, then we need these ones. Okay, let's go. Oh, you idiots. Do it for all of them, then that's probably fine. Done. Okay, we'll put a thing on here to figure out how many of those we have as well. So we should have 1667 times a lot. Times 6 times 3. So we should have 120. Okay. 120 of those, 180 of these, right? Yeah, okay, 180. Do I have any more? Don't. No dimensional depots left. Yeesh. Gonna have to pick up a few things for that. We need to wait for this because we'll need. Oops, I didn't mean to take that, sorry. We need a bunch of these. 100 at least. And then at the end here, we want some sort of assembler setup. We've got 3 assembler rotors. And that might do, to be honest. Just get this set up here quickly. We'll adapt these to make the other things. The ornament bundles, which I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's bad. Don't do that. That a little bit nicer, please. Okay. I will change this recipe in a bit to Ficsmas one. Oh, she had 2 fireworks already. Yeah, I should be doing those. We can set that up easily enough as well. Got all that stuff over there. At least get that in the bin somewhere. These are all splitters, so we'll just split here somewhere. Just want this to run in a bit. And I will guarantee it, but I'm 99% sure there's a combination of these two. That one and this one. That's what I'm fairly sure that's what it is. Find out momentarily. Out for you from somewhere. Actually, let's take this one here. Why can't I see anything? We'll just go down like this. You can come from here to here. And down to here somewhere. There we go. You'll already merged together. We'll just merge you over here. Okay, give me another big bin. Do that properly, please. There we go. Okay, so that will give us some ornaments. So let's. Probably not enough yet. Need a couple hundred of each. Any of those. Let's see what the man tells us. So, what do I need? I think not that, sorry, this. 100 red, 100 blue. Okay, easy. 100 red. If I have those, don't I can copy them over. 100 red, 200 blue. Let's go. This. Excellent.
I am sure all the kittens and puppies and even human children would appreciate being able to see all these pretty lights. It is a shame they're all stuck on Earth, waiting for you to do your job so that they can have long and fulfilling lives.
Indeed. We can go faster than this as well. All these. What am I making? I'm making a ton, right? Let's make it a nice even number, 10. Good. So that's then 60 ornament bundles per minute. And that we want because now we do this. Each one uses a Ficsmas light bundle, an ornamental bundle. That looks cool. It looks cool, but annoyingly it does that as well. So we're going to realize that. We want a ton of these. We want as many of these as we can possibly store. So this is just going to run forever. We'll find a good place to bin them later on. You know what I mean? But this is what I want to get started with at least.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
So. Excellent. So we've got a bunch of those coming. They will come. We have nothing there in reserve. That is fine. We're consuming 60 per minute. We have a bunch of these in reserve. Yep. We're making it's 120 per minute. And we're consuming 60 per minute. If I got my math right. So we're making 60 per minute. Our ads are starting up and good lord, we've been going for an hour already. Wow. Okay, so that is fantastic. And sign up the other thing in a second. This one, snow machines. I need 200 of each. Oh, I need that up. We're not actually full on this yet. Okay, but we're getting there. Let's just double check that everything is running here. No, I didn't mess one up. Look like it. Everybody can go up to ads. And I'll see you in a minute. We'll go for another hour. And then it will be time for me to disappear and wake the kids up. For the F1 race. We're going to chill out and watch that. Okay, so that's all good. That's all running. We have more than enough ingots. We can ramp this production right up. Because we have a ton of stuff here. So maybe that's something we want to look at doing. And then what I want to do is build, like I said before, a small housing system where we can make like this level object and potentially the stuff that comes after it as well. At the moment, this is what we want to see. We want to see a ton of these. I want it. Oh, and it's only 100 stack size, which is not great. I just have to wait for this to fill up. Well, actually, I'll nick a few off the line here. How many do I need? 200, right? So we'll just pull 200 off the line as we're going here. Yeah, good idea. Clicking. Not very good to be honest. System will catch up in a minute. $167. I could slow it down. Still here, Swansea? Have a look in the chat in a second and see if you're still here. Once I unlock this, we can go and just get the thing undone. Or should we wait for the ads to finish before we unlock it? Oh, I'm missing. Oh, I need a few more candy canes. Okay. Do I have candy canes on my list? Oh, I think. No, I don't. Let's go and get them then. And actually, let's set up a bunch of those to do fireworks while we're at it. Candy canes. Okay, so I need to top that for the candy canes. That's good. Let's just real quick get that. What was that? Assembler, 3 assemblers rotors. We'll just do this here. Where's the output? That's input, output. So just one. No. The hell? 2 and 3 if we can get it. So you can do the first set of fireworks, which is this one, sparkly, which is actual snow and tree branches. This one can do the next one, which is fancy, which is tree branch and bows. Okay. Remember that. And this one is tree branch and candy canes. Okay. They all need tree branches. Bunch of tree branches, but I don't know if we're making that many, are we? That's probably okay. We could probably dedicate one of these setups over here to make branches for this system. How many do we need here? Pick the branch requirement. 15, 15 and 10. Oh, jeez, so many annoying numbers, isn't it? 7.5. Of course it is. Branches do we make in this setup? 10. We make 60 branches. 60 branches. That's 20 branches per setup. I suppose we can detune it, right? 20 branches, that's... Just what is it? 2 divided by 3, 6.666, that's what I thought. Come down to... Okay, good. 1 per minute. Static number, isn't it? I'm only going to have 60. But, no, that's, you know, that's not good enough. Sorry. Keep it up to do 20. Nasty number, isn't it? 3.333. Yeah, it's 10 candy canes. Sure as hell making enough candy canes. Copy that. Paste it and paste it. How many things do I need for this? 10 gifts. How many gifts per minute are we running here? You know what? Another one of these. We'll run a specific gift line for this. Do that. This onto here. That, thank you. It comes over here. This will just run. Don't look at this too closely. Get plenty of gifts coming in, so we might as well use another line. At least I think we do. Alright. Oh. Shouldn't be an issue. You're all mergers. Okay, which way are you going? Out of here, right? Let's poke you into here. Ultimately, you shouldn't look like that, should you? That isn't going to work, is it? We go the other way. It's really not going to work, is it? You're shitting me. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll take it. And then that doesn't work. Yeah, one. Like that. No. Something like that. Yeah, 9, 2. Oh, actually, you know what? Go the other way around as well. We all decided this one's looking good. No, except this one might not work so good. He's going to go from here to in here somewhere. That kind of works. Okay, what do we want here? We want April snow. Snow is in here. This one wants bows. Bows are in here. Bows are in here. And this one wants candy canes, I guess. Candy canes are in here. Right? Candy canes. Yeah. Now we need some more bins. And 1, 2, 3. No bins, we'll be fine. There's no belts, I mean, so we'll be fine. Doodle-doo. Yeah. Right, let's right up. Get it first. First we gotta hook this up. Get rid of that. Let's get some power from here. Excellent. Good. That's that running. And we'll hook this onto here. Okay. Alright, so bows, branches and stuff coming in there. Fingers crossed we should see some sparkly fireworks. Excellent. Problem solved. Now, do they look as big as hell like they used to do? Used to be these tiny little things. Ah, look at that. Very good. You look at them from far enough away and they'd be these massive things. Okay, that's all good. Well then, we'll leave those fireworks to get themselves sorted out. And we'll go back over here. And we'll sign off the actual snow machines. Because if we can get those and the snow cannons set up, then we can make a bit of a nicer blueprint. So, go down here. Let's see what we or this one here. Oh.
I do not understand the fascination humans have with solid dihydrogen monoxide, to the extent they felt the need for a Ficsmas snow cannon and dispenser. It is simply a state of matter. Real beauty lies in efficiency and the synergetic processes and interplay of artificial and spontaneous consciousness, general sentience, and non-sentient matter, creating a new version of reality in every observable moment in the subjective progression of events.
Yeah, very good. So we are going to run into a little problem here, which is that this bad boy is going to fill up very shortly. So let's just do this to make sure it doesn't overflow too much. Because we will want more of these.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
Hopefully that will fill up these two relatively quickly. We'll do the same here. This does not fill up as quickly. And we'll have to find a better storage system for it later, which is probably not going to be in the gameplay today. Oh, that's fine. What's that? Okay. Okay. So let's check. Also, you still there, buddy? Looks like you are. So we're going to run over. A quick look at the rocket fuel setup. which I would recommend you try. It's very good. It's simple to set up and doesn't require much infrastructure, really. On a blooming train. Oh, here comes a train. It's the quartz train. It's probably going to disappear down there. If it doesn't, we'll take it. No, bugger. Oh, we can take it. So, get on it, get on it, get on it, get on it. Oh, yep. Piece of poo. Take this one in wherever this is going. Go through the tunnel. You can power a whole bunch of fuel generators off rocket fuel. I think it's a really good compromise. It doesn't require as much fiddly stuff as turbo fuel does, if you can get the alternates up and running. And ionized fuel, I mean, it's great. That's, it's fantastic. But you need to have your synthetic power shaft production up and running for that, and that's quite tricky. So here's what I do. We've got nitrogen gas in here. We've got a bit of oil and some water, sulfur, and coal, and that's basically it. The stage one, the good old-fashioned heavy oil residue manufacturing. 75 in, so I overclocked this all a bit. Obviously, you can run it at slower numbers as well. This just happens to give me a nice production run all the way through. So if you've got the power shafts, you should definitely do this. 75 in, 100 out. The 100 that comes out, so the heavy oil residue there, goes in here. And this is the one you were talking about before, diluted fuel. So mix that 100 heavy oil residue with 200 water, and that works nice. It's also so that's 200% overclock. This is 250. It works out. That gives you the nice 200 fuel. And then you plug that straight into the nitro rocket fuel recipe, which takes just fuel, a bunch of nitrogen gas, 200 sulfur, and 100 coal. Coal is relatively easy to get. Sulfur is, not that abundant, right word. And this gives you a bit of compacted coal left over, which I have used before to make some novelisks and so on with. Some powder. If you have a little bit of sulfur left over, you can just use that and that. So if you have a pure sulfur node, take 1,000 to make this and leave 200 over and combine it with this to make some black powder, then you're good. And that's it. That's it. This is the 3 machines. You get 300 rocket fuel out of this per minute, and with that you can, I forget what the number is, but it's something like 75 fuel generators. So let's have a look at each of these fuel generators. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 set up here. And so then we have 8 lines. I hope we have 8 lines. We might actually have 16 lines here. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So why am I doing 16? Because each one of these splits into 2. Right? Yep. So we have one output here from the blender, comes to one of these storage containers, splits into 2 on the outside. So each one of these carries 150 rocket fuel each. Each of them powers, I want to guess, 25, but I might be wrong. It's 25 times 16, 400. I'll tell you what, I don't even know how many here still. But these run then at 144%. Going through, since consume 6 per minute, and then you can run. You can work that out, can't you? 6 of these, 6 meters, 6 cubic meters, and we're producing 300. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's 2 in the morning for this, isn't it? And 300 divided by 6, 50. Yeah, 50. So each machine over there does 50 of these. Each pipe here, because it's split in half, does 25. That's what I did. Yep. Because under here I split each of these into 5 takeoff points, and then each one of those has 5 machines running on it. So it's 25 machines to a pipe. Pipe has 75 rock fuel in it per minute. And then you get 360. That's 50. 50 is 360 times 50. You get 18,000 megawatts out of that input. You know, out of 75 oil, 200 sulfur, 100 coal, and what's the other thing? 150 nitrogen and 200 water. You know, that's your input, and for that you're getting 18,000 megawatts out. So it's brilliant. There are probably more efficient ways to do it, but that's such an easy way to lay it out, you know. Is there not a single blooming train here to take me back? That's unbelievable. I'll have to go the long way then. Also, at some point I need to build up my battery array down here. And we need to come up with a slightly better design here for these trees. So I think that's going to be our mission for tonight. All these for the next 10-15 minutes. We'll have a go. And my plan that I had in place for holding the trees is not going to work. Because the gifts are now on there, and the gifts take up quite a bit of space. So we're going to have to add something in. And see it there now to hold them up. So let's go along and have a look and see what we can figure out. Luckily I haven't got too far into this, so this is the problem now. The idea is, when we nip around here, there is a spot around where the beams are completed. You get an idea of what it's going to actually look like. It's going to be hanging in the air. We're going to have some supports coming down. Really, I started a long way around the other side. Here it is. It's going to be a bit like this. These are going to come down here. Or at least it gives us some sort of structured support look, but now this is an issue. The first thing that springs to mind is a glass foundation. Yeah, I'm going to try and line it up here first. But here's the problem. As soon as we put this up here, we're not going to be able to delete it anymore. It's going to interfere with the tree. That is not... It's not big enough, is it? To cover that area. It would have to be that big. And then the question is, are we better off with that, or are we better off with a frame floor? Because the frame floor might look better, given that the thing is there. I think this is what I did last time. If we bring this to like that, we put 4 of them down. I'm gonna try now. No, I don't want it to go like that. And now I can do this. Excellent. Do this. Well. Get the next one on there. I can do this right. That's probably okay. Oh, and then another one. Look at that.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
Okay. I mean, that looks like it's supported by the pillar bracket there. And I think it works better than the glass floor. Let me do it here because the glass floor can repeat it here if I'm not careful. I mean, if I am careful. I like this. Up 3, right? Yeah. And then we go that, right? How am I going to be able to rotate it? Be real careful with this. I want it to go like this. This is already annoying. Like glass foundations, not really on. I mean, it looks like they're balancing on there, I suppose, right? Better than this. Any other ideas? That roof. Go this way, we can delete it if we have to. Big enough to cover all the gifts, right? It has to go like this. I don't like that. Then it would be a bit like that, and then like this. Yeah, don't like that. But there's nothing else that's flat that we could the frame. That look awful, doesn't it? Okay. Put these around. I'll put these around here. And might not look too bad. We can put it around here as well, right? Question is, do I want to? Going through the gifts, probably not. Low barrier. Might be alright. It's there, can't go there. Can't go there. I kind of can go there. Much else we can do with the foundations. Walls are not going to work. Windows are not going to work. Nothing in transport. And logistics. Okay. Then I think we are stuck with this idea here. No. We're stuck. I mean, it's not too bad. Right? Pretty freaky view, to be honest. Okay. Too thick, yeah. We want to be able to see the gifts from underneath. Hmm. Well, this we can put things on the side of this, can't we? Single walls. Make it look a bit less stupid. And I guess you could colour that a bit. Doesn't it? That's probably better or worse, I don't know. And you've got to paint it, I suppose. Either the red or the green. Probably the green, right? Mixture of both, maybe? Another one. Okay. Change that wall material for this. Bearing in mind that we're going to have a different colour here in a bit. Yeah. We won't have that brown underneath. If we customize this then make it a different colour, give it the red one here, green on the other side. Might not look too crap. Excuse me. Let's have a look from a bit further away. Okay, and we're passing through the gifts, so maybe we can move this down a bit. And there it can be here. Okay, that's maybe doable. Let's have a blueprint designer. I'm just trying to wake something up there. Is there power down here? I think there is. Where's a good spot to do this? So let's start off then with the architecture, which is the frame foundation. I want it to be, where's the middle? It's the middle one, right? Something like this. You rotate. Yeah. Go. The right way. Does it actually really not matter? Honestly, not matter. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. On here, I think, isn't there? No. Again. Now you see that one. One. Right. There's something not right. This might be this one. Right again. So you're going that way. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oops. And if we put one of these here in the middle, are these here? It looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Flashing thing here is a bit annoying. We'll get away with that. Okay, we can do something here. Let's try this on architecture beams. We'll try and beam it. I can put one here. That's right, I'll find this.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
And the same thing here. And here. Oh. Okay. Yep. Yep. So, then we use this braided cable cluster. How big is that? You know, use this. We come through here. What about the other one? This one? Is that big or is that small? Try this. Which, really? That's not really good enough, is it? No, it's not going to be big enough. I think we're probably best left off with this, right? We really don't want to do this. Not a lot of choice, to be honest. Bit high, isn't it? Okay. No, it's not terrible. Bit more robust than the simple framed ones does. Give it some colours, see what it comes out like, right? Green here. Red in the middle. We need more of these, on the sides, which might make it look a bit too robust. So we'll have a go. At least there's not a whole bunch of Z fighting going on there. And green as well. Colours. Need a green one. Alright, we're going to save it. Ficsmas 3D base. We'll go up and try it on my own. Next to this, see what it looks like. This rebase. This one. Now it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Alt, yeah, sure. Let's go with that then. We can't sort it out. It's the same in all directions. Oh, except for that, whatever the hell that is. I'll say it's probably not too bad, huh? I was tempted to make these ones black if I can. A bit more. Shit, I can't get to this one. No, really, I can't. I'll do it. That, and I might be able to access it. Colors. The black looks better, I think, yeah. Okay, I do it. I think. Let's quickly go and fix it. We've got one end connector which is in the wrong spot. Yep. Place that with one of these. Yep, and we'll make this one black. And then the only question is if we do these one red, one green. I think it's okay. I'm going to override that one. Oh, yeah. Breather. The YouTube notes. Is there? Why is that not? Show me live. There we go. It's gone. That's a shame. We're close to finishing anyway, so let's say we're happy with that. Let's try and get rid of this if we can. That's leaving the tree. Moving remarkably well. Whoa. Careful, careful. Okay, let's got rid of that one. Where's the frame-based one? Let's get rid of that too. And then we will say the other frame that we're about to put up is going to be green out and red sideways out. Lining up is going to be a bit of a pain. I'm going to try and make sure it's at the right angle. So I have no idea which is the front either. Too smooth, huh? Come on, baby. I'm gonna do you before. One of these on here. That. Do the same thing. Base. Gonna be a real pain in the butt if you don't line up. You're too smooth. Why are you so smooth? That's the red one. That's the wrong one, facing the wrong way around. Imprint, default. Don't want you to slide. Don't want you to slide. Add to a control. Do you snap to the tree? No, of course you don't snap to the tree. Why would you snap to the tree? Oh, you do snap to the tree if I do this, right? Question is, which way are you facing? That right? No, not quite right. On that way. I think that's right. Okay. Happy with that? I think we're happy with that. Happy as we're going to get. Pointing to that way. I don't really care which way you're pointing. To be honest, I think it really matters. Just got to faff about a bit. Get the right height. Good. Okay. New part, we think. I think. Down 3, yeah. In a bunch. Then get that up. Okay. Well, I'll do the rest of that offline, so to speak. That's a bit of a tedious thing nobody really wants to watch.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
What I've done with the design. Okay, I'll finish that off all the way, or at least on the base level. Oh, okay, so then what's the plan for the next 10-15 minutes? There's probably not a lot else to do. Actually, this is a good idea. We'll put a small blueprint together, or at least a dummy layout. which we can set up hopefully to tune to make ornaments, the ornament bundle in a single block. I'll take each of these steps here. Let's see what we can get out of that. The way we generally do that is we work from the back. So we'll take a bunch of foundations here. A good spot as any. We know what our end target is. Our end target is in a assembler. We want to make these ornaments. These ones, ornament bundle. So we're looking for 5 copper, 5 iron, and both of them are done in foundries. So we need 2 foundries. Here, one here. One that's doing copper, and one that's doing iron. The iron needs blue. Get one of these here. Doing blue. Another one over here. Doing red. And then we also need one here which is doing the other stuff. So this needs iron ingots. This will be doing iron ingots. This will be doing copper ingots. Okay, so now let's start playing with the numbers a bit. This is probably a good one to start with. So if we soup this up to double, we can make 60 ingots per minute. Can we consume 60 ingots per minute? No, we can't. So we can consume a maximum of 20 basically. When we require 20 red ornaments to do that. So that would need 4 of these. Or 2 of these, right? Like this. 2 of these, making 10 and 10, requiring 10 gifts, 20 gifts. This will make 20, requiring 20 copper ingots. So this would be right down at 20, which is not a fantastic number, but okay, we can do something with that. We'll get this 10. Then we can scoop up to 10 of each. Yeah, so that works. Then we have the stage. So I'm looking for 10 of each. So you've got to detune this. No. Tune it up, sorry. That's going to be 10. That's 30 ingots and 30 blue ornaments. 30 ingots. What else has it been? Yeah, okay, good. And these I'll need. Yeah, copy, paste. So that's our inputs. We've got 15 gifts here, which is an annoying number. 20 gifts here. It's not so annoying. 20 copper ingots, which is a little bit annoying. 30 iron ingots, which is quite annoying. So, $10 enough? We need 20. Oh, it's 10, okay. It does 10 Ficsmas ornaments per minute. So honestly, the ultimate is to do what we're doing here, which is to basically make as many of these as we can. And I think that supply chain is probably the better way to go. This makes the numbers easier to work with, you know. We can actually soup this up. We go for Instead of, what are we feeding off here now? Mark 160 per minute. We can go for 120, make a bunch more ornaments a minute. And then let's just double check this one surprise thing here. This is a 1-to-1 and this is a 1-to-2, right? But then this is a 3-to-1 and this is a 2-to-1, which is annoying. Okay, so we want to make 10 copper ornaments and 10 iron ornaments. We will need 30 blue, right? 30 blue, which is 15 Ficsmas gifts. On this side, to make the same number, we need 20 Ficsmas gifts. So it is, yeah. Question is, do we aim? Wait a minute, we probably should aim for the same number of ornaments to be produced there, given that we're going to use more of them here. Make these, because these are not used for anything else, right? Ornaments, the Ficsmas iron ornament is used in the production of the bundle, and the copper one is used in production of the bundle, and this is used in production of that and nothing else. Going back this way, is used in the production of ornament and nothing else. Okay. Okay, so this should be our target. We want to maximize as much as we can the production of these things. These are a 1-to-1 relationship, so we want to even out production of these items, but we are restricted by the amount of iron ingots we can make. So we can make 1200 iron ingots, 1200 copper ingots, which means, what does it mean? A good question. It means we're going to use less copper, right? Copper ingots are made not using water. This is a good one. If we were to use that, what do we get out of it? It's in a foundry, right? This one, right? Not that one, this one. Also an iron one, right? If I remember correctly, that takes a bit of copper. Takes limestone. This one takes a bit of copper, right? 2, 10, what? 8, 40. Get a shit ton of iron ingots. 40 in, 75 out, and this is 50 and 100 out. I set this up to 50. 93.7. I heard that. What the hell was that? Cycling? Was it cycling? Let me just turn it on and off. What the hell is that? Things should not be turning on and off. Nope, that's not good. 134, okay. Not full yet? Well, pretty damn close though. That's close to being full. Probably is full. Yeah. There's a ton of gold ingots. The thing is, do I really want to get carried away with doing this to completely maximize this, or am I honestly okay with this number of copper ingots? I think it needs to be super efficient, huh? This is honestly going to be Fine. This is 1200 ingots per minute. At the moment we're using pack all of 360 and 360. Oh, that's interesting. Now, but we set this up, didn't we, like that? 20 copper ingots there. 20 copper ingots there. Oh, adds a starting scene. Well, let me just lose those for 5 minutes if I can. Where's my snooze ads button? No, I can't. No, alright, for whatever reason. Guess I missed that. We're going to finish in a minute anyway, so no big deal. Okay, so no, I'm not going to stress about that.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
What we're going to do is soup this lot up. We're going to go back to the designer. Going to... I don't know if we actually need to do this loop thing here. I guess it's fine. Everything seems to be running at 100%, right? Just check the ones at the end because they might be suffering. No. Yeah, so we'll soup these up so we can process more. And the target will be... to use all of the iron ingots here to make these, and then we'll use not quite as much copper ingots because of this. We could actually then ship some of these back to the main base over there. I've got to be a little bit careful because I might want to ship 200 ingots back over there. Using the production there. That might be an interesting thing to consider, because we'll need some over there to make some of these to make wonder stars if we're going to make wonder stars inside the tree there. Okay, so there is a plan in place. Yeah, I guess the first thing is to, I guess I saved this. Designer, load, red ornaments. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to soup this up a bit. I'm going to make them 10 per each. 10 per each. Paste. Paste. And then we just double check in case I missed one. That wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Okay. Let's give it a little paint job. This one or the green one? I think green with red on. Same here. Actually, we'll take this out while we're at it. We'll put this here. You know that's most likely what's going to happen. Mark, make belt. We are going to link these all together. It doesn't matter for the first one. And then we'll bang some coloring on here. I guess it's just the same. Right, now this this way we'll just do the same. And look, Christmas here enough, right? We want this to be a Mark II instead of a Mark I. Put the color back to the normal color, of course it is. make the belts red, because why not? Let's see the power poles. Oh, damn. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Actually, we'll change the power lines right now to be the other type. Go back to green here, but that. Make these power lines red or green? Red will do. Good. Do I have any ornaments on me? No, okay, let's go grab a few of those quick like. A few bundles together. And then we'll make the lines actually with the fairy lights. Any of those? And then we can choose to either pull these out and replace them or build a proper structure to make it. And I think we might build a proper structure in there somewhere rather than leaving it out on the grass. I've got another one there as well. So grab this one here. These on here. Takes one for every one we do, and I have no idea if it gets refunded when you delete it. Come on. Come on. Come on. What I also want here is a few snow machines. So, and then either we want snow cannons. I like these snow cannons, they're quite cool. Position them in something like this, or snowmen as well. Snowmen are always good. Isn't there a giant snowman? Gift tree in here? I don't really want to do that. Let's get in the way. What's candy cane? Candy canes. I need candy canes for that. Like what I need for the snow cannon, I need that and the snow dispenser. It spins, does it spin? It doesn't, does it? Okay, let me just that there and put that there as well. What do I need? Iron ornaments. Let's grab some of those. Oh, and copper ornaments as well. Okay, fine. So they're useful for something. Those iron ornaments, got a couple of those. What else do I need? Candy canes. Let's grab some candy canes. There's people out there who will design gingerbread houses and stuff. It's just really out of my league. Those canes. Grab those. Okay, that's it. Let's go and put some down. We can come up with a design that's at least a little bit more festive. Fix that color as well. Bearing in mind Going to be a thing coming through here. Belt line. Here. Oh, I forgot about that. But you could angle it. One there. Do the same thing here. One, two, three, four. I could do the next one. Here. And here, right? Still in the wrong spot, really. Here. Or here. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Make these ones red with green. Okay. Doesn't have to be anything more special than that. We could angle them a little bit, I suppose, but to me that's fine. I'm going to save that. Save it. Yep. Going to overwrite that one. And then what we can do is red, right? It's just below. Same. Okay, so then this one would produce 10 per minute. That's where we take this off. We get the same number of ornaments per thing, if that's what we want. No, it's not, is it? We're interested here in this. Right, so it's going to be 21 to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yep, okay. That's what we want to do.
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies!
It's just a matter of replacing this recipe. Look at that. Save this one as blue, right? Blue ornaments. Yeah, I'm going to save that. Yep, please save that. Double check it's 120 in. Right, 120 in, 240 out. 20 in, 240 out. Save that. Save that. Load the red, please. Do that one instead. What? Oh, what do you mean I don't? Okay, fine. Get me out of here. Hear that? Load red. Why do I need bows? How do I need bows for? Oh, there wasn't. Green one, sorry. Green one. You consume 120, you produce 120. Okay. 20 in. 20 out. What are the bows for? For these things? Okay. Let's make bows. Okay. Well, anyway, we are good here, I think. Gonna save over here. We'll just go through and do something like that. We'll get that set up in the off time. Yeah, all right. And I'm going to go off and watch the F1. So, I'll see. It was great to see you earlier. Hopefully, I'll catch you tomorrow, mate. I will do my very, very best. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll